Hey guys, it is Scott Steamroller Steen with Steamroller Picks and HitThePick.com. It's Monday, the 24th of March. We're going to take a break from basketball and take a look at some MLB action in just a minute. But before we do, let's review yesterday's plays real quick. 2-0 on the free side. We had Alabama minus 5.5, and just too much for the Gales. They gave it a gallant effort, but could not get there. Alabama took care of business. Arizona minus 3.5. Somehow that hit. It was a game that they had covered most of the time. They let Oregon come back there in the second half, and once again, everything went exactly right for us as we ended up winning by 4, covering by a half point. So 2-0 on the free side, 1-3 on the premium side. We had Florida minus 9.5. He just kind of kept waiting for the Gators to make that run, and they just never did. They ended up winning the game. They really have had a five. It should have been a 5-point win there. UConn hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer that was meaningless, but wasn't 9.5. Now we did have Duke minus 12.5, and that one, that's a good team. That is a good team right there. And another heartbreaker, we had San Francisco versus Loyola. God, it was the same kind of game. They were actually behind. They caught up and took a 3-point lead, but they just never could put that dagger through the heart. A couple of bad breaks there for the Dons as they ended up losing that game by 1. A great game at the end. Just we had no interest in it because we were beat. And another heartbreaker, New Mexico plus 7.5 in a game they were covering most of the second half. Michigan State wins by 8. We missed it by a half. It was just too many heartbreaking developments in the last minute of that game to talk about. So 1-3, 3-3 overall. But you know what? Let's take a look in the major leagues. What do you say? A little afternoon action there with the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals plus 118. We're going to take the Royals here, kids. Seth Lugo goes against Jack Leiter. You know, the only surprise in the spring training standings is that the Royals have finished second and not first. They don't call them the Kings of the Cactus League for nothing, and that's absolutely true. This is a Royals team that, for whatever reason, does a great job during spring training, regardless of how bad their season's going to be, and they should be all right this year, 500 ball, whatever. Rangers were a middling team this spring, went 16-18. But as far as the pitching matchup goes, that's why I'm interested in this. Seth Lugo doesn't have great stats. He's been experimenting with some stuff. He's given up some dingers, but you know what? Despite the fact that he has a 5+ ERA, it still has a better whip than a Jack Leiter, 1.35 to 1.58, or for Leiter. And Leiter is probably still classified as a rookie. He appeared in 9 games last year. Made 6 starts, ended up with an ERA of 8.83 and a whip of 1.71. This is going to be in the Big Boy Park. It's going to be in Globe Live, and it's going to look more like a regular Major League Baseball game since the season starts on Thursday. We'll see Seth Lugo go as long as he can. Probably have him, pitch count 90 or 100 or whatever like that. But we should be able to get 5 innings out of him anyway. I just think the Royals have the advantage on the mound. They've got a few new pieces. They brought Kana in from Milwaukee to play the outfield, at least against lefties. We'll see if he plays today against the righty Leiter. But at any rate, we're getting a good price with a better pitcher and a team that's been playing better for the last month. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take the Kansas City Royals plus 118. At the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys, as always, thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, yada, yada, yada. Of course, if you haven't dropped your comments in there, please do that. Let me know what you're playing today. Let me know if you're ready for a little baseball. I know we got 2 CBI games in the afternoon. The lines came up really late on that. I just couldn't get a feel for either one of those games. So we're going to take a day off of college basketball. I've got a couple of NBA plays for my premium players, but I wanted to do something special for you guys and play a little baseball. Spring is in the air, baby. Let's play too. You guys have a great day. As always, thanks very much for watching. A win, lose, or draw with this final game, or I guess I got one more after this, but the penultimate game of spring training. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk all about it. Take care. We'll see you then.